I am Wrestling City Bitch, and today I'm coming with you with 15 wrestlers TNA should sign. So let's get it underway. Coming in at number 15 is Shinron. Shinron has been trained by AR Fox and Mike Quackenbush. This guy has got the total package. He could do 630 sentons from the ropes. He just does stuff you haven't seen people do before. He's got a great attire, a great character. He knows how to connect with the crowd. He knows when to do the moves at the right time. If you haven't seen him, then check out his work in Beyond Wrestling. I know he's also worked for Chikara, and he is the current Chile World Champion. So he's got some credits to his name, and he is only young. He can only keep improving. So TNA should really try and get him on board, especially for their X division. Number 14 on this list is Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray has been killing it with ICW. She's the first ever Fierce Females champion for ICW. She's also worked for British Boot Camp before with TNA, and I think she's done an NXT show. So she is really starting to make a name for herself. I think she ranked pretty high on the PWI top 50 females, and she can just do it. She's got a great character, great look. She can keep improving. She's only young, so just get her on board for the knockouts. Number 13 on this list is Brad Maddox. Brad Maddox was recently released by WWE for saying pricks, which is ironic because Vince McMahon is Shane to swearing each week. Anyway, Brad Maddox should get signed. He's got a great character. I think he's got a great character. He's got a great variety. So 1 minute he can play a GM, the next minute he's playing a punk. I think he's good. We haven't really seen too much wrestling from him, but I've checked out some of his stuff from FCW, and he's not a bad wrestler at all. He could be used as an authoritative figure with TNA, or he could just be used as a completely repackaged star. They're good at doing that, so they should try and just get him on board. Number 12 on this list is Andrew Everett. Andrew Everett is best known for being Trevor Lee's tag team partner. They've been PWG tag team champions before. He has also worked with Global Force Wrestling, so I'm not sure if he made an appearance when Global Force and TNA did their little crossover, which was really good. Yeah, they should try and get him. He's wrestled quite a bit in Britain. I think he's only 23 years old, so that's so young. He could also turn on Gregory Helms with Trevor Lee and start their tag team up there, which I think would be pretty cool. And he could also try and re-inspire this X division. Number 11 on this list is a Kentucky gentleman, Chuck Taylor. Chuck Taylor is absolutely hilarious. He is so funny. You should see his work in Chikara or PWG if you haven't, because he is just a funny guy. But also, other than being funny, he is a great wrestler, a very underrated wrestler in my opinion. And I think he could actually be a top star for DNA. He's 29 years old, so he's still got at least 10 years in the bag. And yeah, they could just push him and really make him into something bigger than he already is. Number 10 is Vader Scott. Now, I'm really not sure if Vader Scott has got a contract with Ring of Honor or not. I know she works as a valet, and I know she does a bit of Women of Honor work, but that's usually ignored. Vader Scott, she's been going around for a few years now. She's doing a great thing, I think, with Shimmer, and I think she's just a really good women's wrestler. You should check out. She's very underrated. I basically looked over by being a valet, but in the knockouts division, she could start making a name for herself and start really getting the praise she deserves. Number 9 is Timothy Thatcher, the British Messiah. He's not actually British. Anyway, this guy, he is a great technical wrestler, one of the best in the world. He has done some great things with Evolve. He's put on some great matches with CZW. He is basically second to Cesaro in my opinion. I think he's got a very similar style to him, and I think TNA should just try and hook him up before WWE do, because he is going to be a big thing. At number 8 is the world's cutest tag team, Candice LeRae and Joey Ryan. Candice LeRae is well known for her intergender matches. She is one of the best women's wrestlers out there, and she is a PWG tag team champion. Joey Ryan has been a PWG world champion and a 4-time PWG tag team champion, as well as winning other things. He has worked basically in every promotion in the world, and he is well known for having a strong dick. His dick, he's called King of Dong style, which is pretty funny, taking a piss a bit out of Nakamura's King of Strong style. But Joey Ryan is just brilliant by himself or as a tag team. TNA's tag team division is really doing well at the minute, so I think bringing them two in would be great. I put them together though because Joey Ryan is currently working for Lucha Underground, so I don't know how contracting would work, and I don't know if he's a free agent on that. Number 7 is Travis Air Gordon. Travis Eric Gordon is not a well-known wrestler, but I think he has the potential to be TNA's next AJ Styles. He is brilliant in the air. He's brilliant on the floor. He is a great, well-rounded wrestler. He's done a few matches beyond wrestling, and those matches are crazy. I have not seen his promo work, but I think he's just got a great look and a great style. And I think because he's young, TNA could really build something out of him in the next 10 years. And yeah, he's a star in the making, really. Number 6 is Joe Coffey, the Iron Man. Joe Coffey is a well-known wrestler in Britain. He is known for doing Iron Man matches, and he is just phenomenal. The stuff he can do. He is basically England's answer to Chris Hero. He's recently made his debut of Progress, and he's been a well-known name in ICW for a long time. I think, as TNA really like British wrestlers, I think he could bring him in, and they could create a star out of him. Number 5 is Leva Bates. Best known as being Blue Pants in NXT, Leva Bates has worked around the world as a singles competitor as well. She is a free agent, from my knowledge, and she is really, really good. She's making a great name for herself with Shine, and I think as she's a free agent right now, TNA should just get her. Sorry, NXT, but just get her and just make her a star for your knockout division. At number 4 is the villain, Marty Scurll. Marty Scurll is a well-known wrestler across Britain, and he is starting to make his name with PWG as well, and Evolve. Marty, over the past 5 years, is just being one of the top stars in Britain. He's worked for British Boot Camp with TNA, but he failed with that, and Rockstar Spud got the contract, unfortunately. Marty Scurll has got this great character, and it's a character which could make him a main eventer straight away. He's a great heel, and he has put on some match of the years already with Will Ospreay in RPW and Progress. The guy is crazy good. I think he'll be a big star, and I think TNA could create him into that star which he deserves to be. 3 is Tommy End. Tommy End has made a great name for himself with WXW, Progress, RPW, and now starting with PWG. He's been tag team partners with Chris Hero as well with Evolve. This guy is crazy good. If you look at his match, he's had matches with Bryan Danielson back in WXW, and since then he has put on a lot of weight. He's a big fella. He's got some cool tattoos. He's just a badass. He looks so cool, and his wrestling is incredible as well. He'll knock the shit out of anybody. He is so good, and I think he is the answer really for the next machine in TNA. They need a machine. They need a big, scary motherfucker. He is the guy. They should just get him. Number 2 on this list is Noam Dar. Noam Dar is well known for his work of ICW and a bit of Progress work as well. He is a British technical master. He is young. He's only 23 years old, I think. And I just don't get how TNA haven't signed him already. He is so good technically. He's got a great look. He's small. And yeah, as he's young, they can really create something out of him. X Division or main event, whatever they want to do. He is perfect. Okay, so making this list was pretty hard. And there's quite a lot of wrestlers who I like to put in, but I couldn't. So the wrestlers who are free agents of my knowledge as well are AR Fox. He's done some great stuff with CZW and Evolve. There is Black G's, former CZW champion, current CZW tag team champion. Great wrestler, really, really good. Brian Fury, he's been working for years. I think he started in 1999. Does some great stuff with Beyond. Currently just been a Ring of Honor's top prospect tournament. He is just a great wrestler. He has also created some great wrestlers, so check him out if you haven't. Christina Von Eerie, a great women's wrestler who's got a unique look about her. She's great. Jack Gallagher, he's worked with Progress. I think he's worked with WXW. He's a technical wrestler from Britain. He's great. He's got kind of this circus act about him. So he wears some leopard print pants and just he acts like he's from like the 40s or some shit. But he's good. He's really good. And then we've got Jimmy Havoc. Jimmy Havoc hasn't been included because he's currently just finished with TNA's British tour. He had a great little angle there with the Decay. And I think he could be coming back to TNA soon, so I didn't really put him on a list just in case he did. And he's great. He's done some great stuff. So yeah, there were some of the wrestlers I would have liked to put in, but I just couldn't really. Oh, number 1 on this list is The Juice, JT Dunn. JT Dunn is well known for his partnership with Chris Hero, and in my opinion, he is the next Chris Hero. This guy is incredible. He debuted in 2009, and so he's worked for 7 years, and that is a long time for a wrestler with not much recognition. He's been a CCW Tag Team Champion. I know he's made a good name for himself with CCW and with Beyond Wrestling, but he's still considered as a young star. TNA could just do something great out of him. They could make him into the big thing, which he should be. He should already be up there, but for some reason he's not. So yeah, this is a great chance for TNA to create the next Chris Hero, the next god of wrestling.